Social skills, the ability to communicate. How do characters use communication to help them overcome problems, or how do their lack of communication skills create more problems for characters? We're discussing skills. Recently we've discussed mental and physical skills, looking at how characters use their mind to solve problems, and the physical skills, how characters use their body to solve problems. This time, we're looking at how characters use their communication, their social skills to solve problems. Because remember, every great story has those same 5 ingredients. A character who wants something, they can't have it, so they do something about it, and then something changes. And these skills are a way to make better writing really easy. If you sit down and think about the skills that your character has, it will greatly help you to develop your ideas muscle to create really incredible ideas that you will be proud of and your readers will become invested in and interested in. Because that first ingredient, the character, when you have a strong sense of who that character is, you're going to have great ideas for your story. So what do we mean by social skills? Well, I've broken it down into empathy, speaking, listening, awareness, and checking. Now, this is an area that is really important in my own life. This is an area that I'm attempting to work on. So let's walk through these together. They might not only help you with your character and your writing, but these might be useful in your life as well. Empathy. Understanding what it is like to be someone else. Maybe you've heard the golden rule, treat others the way you want to be treated. Well, I would say empathy is about the platinum rule, which is treat other people the way that they want to be treated. Second, speaking. We don't just mean they have a great voice or sound like they should be on the radio. Rather, they choose words and the way that they speak based on who they are speaking to. Now, this doesn't mean they're dishonest and they lie and pretend to be somebody else, but rather they can have a good conversation with many different people. Listening. They know when to be silent and hear what the other person says. So this means that while they're listening, they are actually thinking about what they're hearing and also feeling what they're hearing and responding to that. Awareness. They can guess how other people are feeling about them. So it might not be totally accurate, but they might choose to act a little bit differently depending on who they're with or the situation that they're in. So they can kind of perceive how others are seeing them. And finally, checking. They ask if what they've heard is correct. So they might use a sentence, something like, hey, I heard you say X. I heard you say this thing. And I think you feel this, X, whatever it is. Is that true? Because it's one thing to be able to kind of read someone and guess how they might be feeling, but it's a totally different thing to actually check and to see how accurate you are. So these are some examples of social skills. And we're using skills to create really consistent characters who use these skills, high-level skills in mental, physical, or social skills to help them solve problems. Medium skills in these areas, they're kind of neutral. And low skills, such as low social skills, tend to cause more problems for characters. And we're doing this to help you get really strong ideas for your story about who your character is. And, these skills inform every one of those 5 ingredients of a story. A character's skills inform who they are. They probably help you get ideas about what the character wants. Probably also helpful to figure out why they can't have it. And definitely what they would do about that. And then what changes because of what they do. So we've looked at mental, physical, and social skills for characters. The exercises for you, as always, found at storycraftingcompany.com, storycraftingcompany.com. Today's exercise, when you think of characters from your favorite story, who do you think exhibit high social skills? Who shows medium social skills and who has low social skills? Now, our next step is to take these skills and then connect them to a personality type. Now, this is something totally different about skills. This isn't what you're good at, but these are 9 different types of characters, and we'll get into them next. Hopefully you're finding these tips to be helpful. Hopefully you can see how these are going to help you to make better writing, and hopefully you're finding these pretty easy ways to make your writing better as well. I'm Rob McLeod for the Story Crafting Company.